call Halayamla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharahla, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be titled Yasharahla, which is Yah, He, Shur, Prince Allah, power. Yasharahla, he Prince of Power. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, including the speckled birds, who look like other nations because we've been scattered amongst all four corners of the earth, mainly serving our captivity over here in spiritual Egypt, spiritual Babylon, okay, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, the United States of America, but once again, through all four corners of the earth. Yasharahla. Grace period is running out. Okay, and what you're looking at is one of my favorite punching bags I like to go to. Old Senator Scott here, politician in the United States of America, serving out his last days in darkness. Okay, you can see from the tip of his face on down that he is not living by the statutes of the law, statutes, and commandments given to Yasharahla. Okay, from the bare face to the penis around his neck. All right. But we'll get to this little tease later, okay? Once again, this is Yasharahla, who the world refers to as Israel. Grace period is running out. So as I like to do, let's get that definition. A grace period is a set amount of time, appointed amount of time, okay? After a deadline, after the deadline, when a late fee or other penalties is waived if the obligation is met. So, okay, the key thing is your credit card bills or your rent. Your rent is due, but it's due on the 1st, and they say, okay, we'll give you the 7th to pay this rent in full, and then you won't incur these fees that should go over. But if you go over the 7th, you not only have to pay these fees, but you have these added fees to pay for every day that you was over, okay, and it won't be waived. All right, grace periods can apply to a variety of situations. Now, the one that we're applying this situation to is Yasharahla, our nation. Out of the 18 nations, Yahweh chose one, and he's given us circumstances, the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? And he's given us this time to repent and return to our power, our Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, okay? So once again, this is going to be Yasharahla. Grace period is running out. Okay, let's get it. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Today, my reading took me to Judges 10, where I stumbled across this. Okay, this is the book of Judges, chapter 10, verse 11. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai said unto the children of Yasharahla, did not I deliver you from the Egyptians? Okay. And we all know this famous story, the account of Moses leading our people through the Red Sea, the sea opening up and then allowing us to walk on dry land, and then closing up on the Egyptians, on all their chariots and on the Pharaoh, and drowning them out. Okay, he delivered us through this situation to bring fame to his name, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and from the Amorites, from the children of Ammon, okay, and from the Philistines, okay, all of these being different nations, all right, the Zidonians also, and the Amalekites, yep, Amalekites, which is Amalek. It's always hard for me to put that kites on there for some reason. Amalekites, and the Ammonites did oppress you, and ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hands. Every time he's raised judges, he's raised teachers to deliver us from the situation. That what do? We put ourselves in. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. What is that gods? Idols, vanity, no value. Okay. Wood and stone, flesh. Okay. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Get this. This is the point of this story. This is what the Wadi Yahabashim Al Shah, why I wanted to bring this lesson out. Yasharahla Grace period is running out. This is all the way in the book of Judges. How more now when we know the time that we're in? Thus says Paul, for we have no, that he said he had no need to write to you about the times we're in. We're the seers. We see it. Okay. So once again, this is Judges 10 and 13. Yet ye have forsaken me. Who? Yahweh Bashmi al-Shah. Who is he? Our power, our Allah, our Father, our Abba. And served other lowercase gods's, wooden, stone, vanity, idols, self. Okay, man, flesh, you name it, everything but the true power. All right, plural, gods, yum. Okay, wherefore I will deliver you no more. And that's a threat. Okay, go and cry unto the gods, the idols, the vanity, the vain, which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And is not that time at hand. Okay, now let's back this up a little bit and see how we get in this situation. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come, Salakia, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if ye will not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh. You see that? All caps. Thy Allah, thy power, thy Father, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, given to us by Moses. Okay? And it's not 10, it's over 600 of them. Written throughout these scriptures, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay, now we're gonna Hebrew hopscotch down to 20 vocab. Bear with me. Deuteronomy 28 and 20. Yahweh, once again, all caps. Yahweh, by Shemi Shai, so send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke. Okay. This is the conditions our people live in to this day, 2024, going into 2025. Okay. And all that thou settest thy hands unto for to do. So in any works that you consider is going to be a curse upon it until thou be destroyed and until thou perish quickly. Okay, once again, he's talking to our nation, okay, because of the wickedness of thy doing, whereby thou hast forsaken me. Didn't we just read that? We read that through Judges 10 and 11 through 14. He has delivered us, but what do? We continue to be stiff-necked and go backwards, okay? So if you're not familiar, Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14 are blessings, but that's why I started at 15 to give you an understanding of these curses and vexation that we're living in. Now I'm gonna slide all the way down to verse 63 and get really into the point. Okay. And by the way, everything that I just scrolled through were all curses. Nothing good to say about our people and the condition that he's going to leave us in for disobeying him. Yet we continue to do it. We continue to irk Yahweh Bashmi al-Shah and piss him off. It's like Jay-Z once said, the more you irking us, the more you talking, the more you irking us, the more you're going to need memorial services. That's what Yahweh Bashmi al-Shah is looking at, the wickedness of his children. The more you move, the more you irking them, the more he got to put this head to rest. Isaiah 1 and 3. Okay, to 5. Isaiah 1 and 5. The whole head is sick. How long shall I suffer you? Okay, you're gonna only rebuke and go back farther and farther until he puts an end to it, and he will. Okay, so once again, Deuteronomy 28 and 63. And it shall come to pass that as Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah rejoiced over you to do you good, and he does. We are the apple of his eye, his chosen seed amongst the 18 nations, and to multiply you, and he has amongst the sands of the sea, and amongst the sand of the sea and the stars that you see in the sky. He has multiplied us, innumerable. Okay, no censor in us. So Yahweh Bashmi al-Shai will rejoice over you to destroy you. okay, all the way to a little remnant, to the 1/3 of our people. 2/3 will go, okay, due to our wickedness, and to bring you to nigh. And ye shall be plucked from off the land whither you goeth, to possess it. To what? To possess it. The land that we own. Sound familiar? Where those little shitter hatters live right now? Claiming to be us. Oh, the land that we're in captivity now belongs to the northern tribe, which I am a Gadite. Okay? Belong to us, the 10 tribes. He plucked us right up off of it, removed us, genocide, allowed the sword to come through and take us straight up out of that land. Is that not being fulfilled? And Yahweh, by Shai, so scatter you amongst all people. We already covered that. We're the speckled birds, okay? Even amongst our own people, we're speckled birds. I have like a Judite type of look until you really get into my features and you see the Gadite in me, okay? And Yahweh Bashim Shai shall scatter thee amongst all people from the one ends of the earth unto the other, okay? That's the 4 corners. And there shall, and that doesn't mean the earth is flat. That just means from all over the earth, okay? All over the region, the round earth, all from all parts of land, from one end of the earth even to the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods. There it goes. Lowercase gods, vanity, idols, of wood, substance, stone, even flesh. None of them that can deliver you and save you, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. There it goes. And we do this. Our people, we fantasize in this. What do we ask Aaron to do? Moses goes up to spend time with Yahweh, who delivered us up out of Egypt. He goes for 40 days to sup with the creator of this earth. And what did he come down to? So much anger that he dropped the initial commandments. Had to go back and get them replaced. Why? Because Aaron had made that molten cow out of gold for Yasharahla to serve as their God after our living power delivered us. Okay? Now, Deuteronomy 28:63. And Yahweh Bashim Shai so bring thee into Egypt again, or we not here, spiritual Egypt, with ships. We didn't come over. We didn't walk over. We walked into Egypt the first time. Okay, we walked into Egypt 70 something strong. We walked out with Moses. Okay, this time we went in the ships. Where is that? That's that transatlantic slaves. Okay, when we was in captive. All right, sold by him over to Edom. All right, put on those slave ships and brought over here. All right. And yes, the northern tribe was part of that too. They was getting shipped out and shipped in other areas during this time, okay? And now you see the northern tribe coming back here and what they call the migrants. That's the northern tribe returning, okay? Venezuelans, you name it. And that's our psyops too, by the way. And Yahweh Bashim Shah shall bring thee into Egypt, once again, spiritual Egypt, again with ships, by the way whereof I spoke unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And that's that bondage, that situation. But now we're here. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. And we have for bondman and bondwoman. And we have. Okay? I mean, just do the research. Iron fitted mask over your helmets fitted. Just do your research, okay? No other nation has come close to the captivity of you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, okay? Where no man shall buy you. That no man goes into senators like Senator Scott giving you promises that it's nothing wrong with United States of America. They're not even racist. Never really have been since we've been on earth. Since the little 50 years you've been here, everything's been okay. Nothing to see here. This is the play for growth, okay? You had your Martin Luther Kings. We know how that went. You had your Malcolm X. We know how that went. We're still in a downtrodden condition to this day. Only who's going to save us? Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's my only answer. I will not debate that verse, okay? Moving forward, this is the book of Isaiah. Now, this is where we're going to hit the nitty gritty. All right, Yasharahla Grace, which is technically my name. Canaan stands for grace, period, running out. And I have to always remind myself that applies to me. Get your shit in order, bro. Be in order so you don't have to get it in order when it's too late. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children. Who is that speaking to? The children. Yasharahla, Yahweh is our Abba, our father. So when he speaks of children, he's talking to our nation. Saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, that taketh counsel. Oh, man. Once again, politician Senator Scott. I'm going to keep pounding on that dude. But not of me. Who is the counsel of Senator Scott? All right, let's get a there goes his counsel. World Economic Forum. World Evil Forum. Look at that right there. That's who you fucking Native Americans, African Americans, Hispanics putting their trust in over here in spiritual Babylon right there. He can do it, Trump. He can do it. Okay? Who take counsel, but not of me. And that covereth with covering, but not of my spirit, not of the Rakah. Okay, not of the Rakah, not of the breath given by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that they might add sin to sin, and that's all it is. That walk to go down to Egypt. Where? Spiritual Egypt. Where are we at right now? Spiritual Egypt. United Snakes of America. And have not asked at my mouth. And who is that? That's you newly coming northern tribe back here. Back to the place of judgment, whether you be of the election of the 2/3. That's what you coming back over here for. Okay? To walk, this is Isaiah 30:2. That walk to go down to Egypt, and you literally walking, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Once again, there you go. That's who you wanted to elect. That's who you, a lot of the 2/3 of our people wouldn't cast it a vote for. Or come on, Harris. It's still a Pharaoh. Anyway it go. And to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And what did King David say about this shadow? Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And he was talking about over here in spiritual Egypt. Okay, he seen that he was a seer, a prophet. Okay. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, though I walk to the valley of the shadow of death, your confusion. All right. I got one more. We're going to skip over to chapter 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt, spiritual Egypt, for help. Okay. And stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many. What's that, chariots and horses? Believing, boasting in their military complex. Oh, we can never be touched. We too far away from the Middle East, Western Asia, the battle of Jehoshaphat, the valley of Jehoshaphat, where it's going down. Thus says the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Read the book of Joel 6, chapter 6. Okay, it's going to happen because it's spoken. All right. But who believe in the might of this wicked place and in instructions in the leadership of the wickedness of this place. OK, who believe in this. Trump can do it. He going to make America great again. MAGA. OK. All right. Because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Yasharahla, neither seek Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yet ye also is wise and will bring evil. Salakia. Isaiah 31:2. Yet he, Yahweh, also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, because he's not a man that he can lie, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, once again, and against the help of them that work iniquity, whether it be whoever, whatever nation, including the 2/3 of ours. Now the Egyptians are man, once again, an example of your modern day Egyptian, okay? Spiritual Egyptian. And their horses flesh, and what's your modern day horses? Their airplanes, their tanks, you name it, that they ride on. That's all elements, materials. This is not the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? And not spirit, the water Abba. Hey, like I said, that's all elements, material. Hey, 3D printed guns. All right, drones that these nation Houthis what is it? Gaza saying they not Gaza, Slovakia. Ukraine saying that they running low on manpower, so they making these cheap ass drones. Okay, yeah. Now the Egyptians are man and not Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, and their horses flesh, meaning elements, material. This modern day, and not the Rakah, not the spirit. When Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua shall stretch out his hand, which hand? His right hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is upon shall fall down, and they shall fail together. All right. And with that, fair use, copyright. I'm not selling any product. This is strictly educational purposes. Okay. Strictly educational purposes. Let's get it. My favorite.
Appointed, and you're the senator of his state, and she endorsed me. You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's why he's a great politician. Think of it. Appointed, and you're the senator of his state, and she endorsed me. You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No,
So let me tie this quickly together for you. You hear that coon, that 2/3 of our nation? I just love you. He just loves him. Once again, have I not established this is the world evil form? Have I not over the last year or two done videos on the economic form witch blowing right after COVID, blowing wickedness spells right into these elites' face? Okay, at least the puppets of the elites. And hell, Trump's sitting there today, so he's a partaker. Okay, I love you, Trump. This is what they got in store for you. We're getting straight to the point. Straight to the point. Right here. Is he not part of the club now? Is he not about to be part of the spiritual Egypt's decision making? Okay, not just with money, with say so, with direct say so. Look at that. Look at that. Is that the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua that we should partake in this wickedness? So with that, let's get straight to it. This is Elon Musk. You can look up Neuralink any day at any time, and you can look up all his wicked devices. For we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. So let's get to the main device. Once again, I've named this Yasharahla. Grace period's running out. Revelations 13. And 16. What do you think Elon Musk and people like him are set here to do? Okay, the will of Satan, the spirit, the adversary on the left hand, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua's left hand. Okay, doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua's left hand, and only the election, the 1/3 of Yasharahla will be protected by his right hand. This is Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great. And let me come up. I'm going to actually bring this out first. Revelations 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb. Those 2 horns going to your Republican and Democrat. In Rome, it was Palladian and prescription. Falsified parties, what we would call them today, giving you the idea that they go against each other, opposition, that you have a choice when you never had a choice. This all ran by the puppets from the elite that run the puppets from the top down. Okay. And behold, today will be your Republican and Democrat. So many things go down that should make you scratch your head, like that murder that happened to that politician, and they still won't bring to you the light that he was supposed to be going to court to call out one of the politicians for inside trading. Okay, so once again, but don't get off track. Revelations 13 and 11. And behold, another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spoke like a dragon. And this dragon will speak louder and louder, because what? Satan has but a little time to bring his wrath. Okay, dragon goes into draconian, which is a ruthless measure of leadership. Okay, you do from the littlest crime to the biggest crime, you're gonna get the harshest sentence for it. Okay, now we know where we're in this time in, they're ready to lock this place down, martial law, right? So once again, don't sleep. This man is in the cabinet. Now, we can't say that Neuralink is going to even be the head goer. It's so many other companies that's jockeying for this. And this is not just a spiritual Babylon thing. This is worldwide. The MOT is coming everywhere. Excuse me, Salakia. So let's get it. Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor. What does small and great go into? Statue. Not how strong you are, not how great you are in appearance, your statue, your might to your lowest, to the most insignificant, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now, once again, you do your Elon Musk. I just gave you a little picture of him kissing his robot Optimus, okay? You got pictures of fucking Kim Kardashian strip teasing on it, all right? Here we go. We're going to get this mark for y'all. Because this is the bad mark, not the good one. To receive a mark. All right. G 5480. Karagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
A stamp. An imprinted mark, Salakia, a stamp, an imprinted mark. So I'm assuming that you people who don't got this right now are assuming that they're going to literally take one of those old school stamps with the ink and press it on your hand. Or it says imprinted, okay, right here. So let's get deeper into it and get the etymology. Hopefully this makes it simpler. Koroks, G 5481, Koroks.
Strong's G 5482. Charaks. Charaks.
A pail or a stake. A pail or a stake. Okay, once again, something that has to be implanted in your skin. What do you do these days to accomplish that? A syringe. We all see that these chips are out here. You could buy them by yourself. You could buy them and pop them in your hand by yourself. But soon they're going to be made mandatory. Okay? And once again, Elon Musk is with your Neuro today, partnered up with Neuro. All right? In reincarnation, Donald Trump. And they could be the voices. All right? It's not going to go much farther than this. We're in World War III. All right? So once again, Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had that mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now, how does that work? When they scan whatever product you pick up, whatever you do, whatever door you walk through, it's going to tell you the function, who you are, what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, all of this information in one. Now, we also know if you receive this mark, you're forever cut off from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. There is no begging, crying, and mourning. So with that, we're going to get this. Joshua 24 and 14. Now, therefore, fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all caps, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away, there it is against the GODS's, lowercase, all lowercase, vanity, wooden stones of no value, which Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, your fathers, Salakia, let me start over, getting too excited. Joshua 24 and 14. Now, therefore, fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put off the lowercase gods, the idols, which your fathers, our forefathers. Oh, it's tradition. Just like these holidays. It's tradition. Okay, just like y'all still getting ready for 0 day. It ain't no New Year's Day. It's the middle of the death, man. This is pneumonia time. To go out and still enjoy all the mirth, instead of being in the house of mourning where he told us to be, okay? And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood, and in Egypt. And where are we now? Spiritual Egypt. And serve ye Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And if it seem evil, bad, harsh, unbearable unto you to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, choose ye this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served, yo, Christmas tree, Jesus Christ, when that's not his name. And we know who Yahweh Shai is. We've been given instructions now. We know he's given us the Rakah to accept it, which your fathers served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods or the Amorites. Didn't we just read that in Judges 10, 11 through 14? In whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, my temple, we will serve Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Okay? And this is a warning to our people, to our nation right here. Because this ain't no plaything. Once again, this is Yasharahla. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. Grace period is running out. 3, Amos 3:1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, has spoken against you, O children. There's that word again, children, our nation. That means he's our father of Yasharahla, children of Yasharahla, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Man, can somebody explain that away? Because I'm not listening. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Once again, who was these law, statutes, and commandments given to? Yasharahla, us. Okay? Can two walk together except they be agreed? I love you, Trump. Nah, you can only agree with them if you're a 2/3. If you're a physical Yasharahla, if you're a physical Yasharahla but not spiritual, meaning you're the 2/3, not the election. Okay? And Yahshua and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua now put it in your heart to follow him, or you're rebellious. Regardless, it's still his will. Now I'm gonna skip down to 6. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? And that trumpet being blown is by the prophets, the seers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And we know and we believe that starts with the house of great millstone here in this time. Okay, with the apostles and then the elders and then the Akim doing this work. Like-minded men, which I pray that I'm amongst the like-minded men. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil, bad times in the city? And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has not done it. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has not done it. Surely Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, who do what we've been told to do. We want to just get the blood off our hand and give you warning. And my warning today is, grace period's running out. Okay? Grace period is running out. This is the book of Jeremiah. And I'm going to close off with this. Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. You see any pregnant men out here that are not some of those alphabet weirdos? No, there is no such thing. All right. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? Are you mighty man? Are you gangsters? Are you thugs? Are you Pookie and Ray Rays? Are you mighty masculine men? Okay. Warriors. As a woman in travail, as a woman who just, her water just broke and she's having them birth pains, and all faces turn into paleness. Never can get over that. That's your Flintstones running in place. That's your Scooby-Doo. Shaggy's body done jumped out. His spirit done jumped out. He running in front of Shaggy. Okay? Paleness. That's that fear. All right? Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob, Yasharahla, he prince of power, trouble. And what is this? It's 24. It ain't completely over. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua did not disappoint elder, apostle, Tahar, when he said this is the hopeful year of Jacob trouble. The door is open. Okay? But he shall be saved out of it. Who is he? Those who put their faith in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Okay? And none other. He, the election, starting with the 144 and then the 1/3. He shall be saved out of it. Okay? The rest, hey, the grace period is running out. I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.